G. Peterson, good morning it is. I'm here to speak about crucifixion and how did Romans perform crucifixion. They've been people talking about Jesus crucified and the nails passing through the palms. Now I'm here to tell you how the Romans used to do it, and it was the worst. It was the worst pain in history. So the Romans plan was not to kill. The Romans' plan was to dismember, and then they were crucifying you in the streets. They were crucifying you not in a desert where someone else can't see you. They were crucifying in the corners of the city. They were crucifying in a corner of the city. And one thing about crucifixion, it happened in foreigners. So now let's look at how they were crucified. So they were brought up, removed clothes. They were crucified naked, and then they were whipped. And then they were crucifying, at the wrist of the hand, so that the body can bear the weight. And when it can't bear the weight anymore, it will just unbound. It will just disconnect the joints, dismember the joints. And then they gathered in the streets, many of them. So it was not only just crucifying, crucifixion was not about death, it was a kind of torture. And now if you see, the Bible is not clear about where the nails went through, but it's logic. If you put nails on the ligaments, on the palm, the ligaments will tear off. So they were putting on the wrist, and then it is not clear whether she was tied with a rope. And then they put this saddle. All these practices were put in place so that they can be dismembering of ligaments and destroying the joints and the body parts. Let's look keenly on how this torture affected the body parts. So number one, we see cardiac rupture, we see heart failure. The torture was worst because it was not only physical, but also emotionally. The emotions of Jesus Christ were broken down. Remember, he was a man. So they put bread in wine and rubbing his lips with it. It was worst. So after that, they could come and check and whip. They could check and whip Jesus Christ. And they put the nails on the side of on the sides of the feet to ensure that the ligaments won't be teared off. So whatever they have been posting about the crucifixion is not true. How Romans did it is clear. How they did it is clear. And some of the people who interpreted the Bible misread us. They misread us. The nails were put in the wrist, not the palm. So after this, after you died on the cross, because now instead of you rotting there, they would take you, and then they would take you out of the cross and then put you in a place where they could let your body rot from there. So Jesus undergone shame for us. Let's not put him in another shame, in another pain, because we are emulators of the gospel he bears.